And we are live again. Hello everybody, we are starting a new thing on Palworld. I have played it a few times before, but this is the first time I streamed it. So we'll see what we can do here. It can be pretty interesting, pretty fun. Just depending on how things go. As long as I don't get killed every little bit. Which, depending on how you do it, it can be very easy. I played one where I had completely random creatures just spawning anywhere and everywhere. And it was a huge mistake because the first guy I ran into was a level 99. And it's just impossible for a beginner. So I had to go back and I started this one as just normal. Nothing special to it. I do have another one I'm playing on my own where I'm only doing shinies and eggs that you find, which is pretty fun for me specifically. I don't think it would stream very well because it takes a whole lot of time and you're just kind of standing around. You can't really do much. Can't really capture too many things because you're only looking for ones that you can find, and the few that you can find in cages as well. That was something that I made an exception with on that, because you can find literally anything in a cage. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to play the regular standard game. When some people get in the chat, we're maybe talk to them a little bit, see what there is to do. Never done that before. It's an easy way to get back up to the statue. Boost a stat. Let's see. I'll do weight, because carrying stuff is just probably the most paramount thing on here. Especially when you're carrying a bunch of eggs that weigh a ton every time. So in the beginning you don't have to worry about that too much, but as you go on, having high weight count is definitely a thing. You gotta have berries to feed everything. Let's see. And I got another level up. Put it back into weight again. Basically, I'm gonna get all this when I can. As you go farther, you can be a little pickier, but in the beginning you want just a little bit of everything. That way you can actually have stuff to do. Because I've seen people not even get part of the weapons, and to me that'd be hard. So, in the beginning we get a little bit of everything, and go from there. Let's see. Build. Workbench. And after we capture some pals that can do it, they can help us with stuff too, so that works. Beginner stuff. Gotta have a bat to defend myself as much as to help capture a few of the first level ones, and then they can fight it after that. So Beginner tools, always. Got a pickaxe for stone. And not enough stone. Good thing I have a pickaxe. It's been a while since I played, so I'm going to be hitting the wrong buttons on a lot of things, probably. So, I have to get used to that. Pallium. It's always good when you can find that too. Gotta watch the stamina bar. Not too big of an issue, you just gotta stop it at the right time and then you'll get it. It's easier to let it recover from here than from completely depleted, because then you can go halfway and not have to worry about it. Although in some cases, it doesn't help. Let's see. Get the bat out again. Get the axe. That requires fiber and a bunch of wood. Looking for a sphere. I'm just following the missions along. I'll get the land ball as my first. Pretty much guarantee. Not surprising with the first ones. They're pretty easy. See if I can buy that. Get that. Oh, I switched it out. Some of them do despawn, so. Actually, I should do this. Get some more technology. Basic shield. You need the clothing. For sure. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have enough of that. That's something I have to look for. Is to get more wool so I can make clothes. Because you'll freeze to death first night. Unless you stand by a fire. Which makes it just a little bit difficult. So I have to find me some more lamb balls. So I can... There is a chest down here. So unless I just happen upon a... no clothing. Very small chance at best, but you never know. Let's see. Can usually find a lot of lamb balls around here. So I'll get some of them. Instantaneous. I think I get wool from them naturally. Can use it as a fluffy shield. Something you'll notice about me is I like to pretty much collect one of everything. Oh, that's gonna attack me. find more than one of everything. Especially depending on what they've got as their traits. Yeah, that's a coward, so wouldn't help me too much, unfortunately. So on to our quest for more lamb balls. Or at least wool of any kind. You can find it on the ground all over the place, so not too worried about not finding the lamb balls. So we'll see. Get me one of these. Got another level. Which is good, since I'll get more stats. Let's see. I'll get that. Let's see. And parachute. And a ranch. Those are good, because you can get passive drops from certain mobs, which to me works rather well. Say there's another common drop, you get Paldium in places like this. And come down here, get the little lamb ball. Artesian and musclehead, that's good. Oh, he's dead. Leave it to me to try to kill a dead thing. Okay, now I will go back up and see. I know because your stuff is outside of your claimed area, it will disintegrate. So, let's see if my workbench is still here. I doubt it will be, but you never know. It was up here by the walls, I believe. Let's see what we can find. I think it's this one over here. As you learned in my other streams, I get lost very easily when I'm playing games, so it's not a shocker when I can't find my way back. That should be enough. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Well, that should be enough to at least get me started, maybe get some clothes. Would be nice if I could get the parachute. After you played it for a while, you're so used to having it that you tend to jump off cliffs and then, surprise, you don't got one. You splat into the ground and die. So, nice to get one of those, even if it kind of sucks for the beginning level one. Just having it's a good idea. If nothing else, it'll catch you right at the end of your fall and keep you from hurting yourself. Which is always nice. I like games that have these last minute saving things, just so you don't waste literally everything. All your time, and especially on here, because I think the normal that I set it for, you drop everything when you die. So I don't want to have to go back and find it all over again. Especially with my directional abilities. I have a tendency to lose where I die at, and so I don't get my stuff back. in the beginning it takes forever. Yeah, there we are. Literally better than nothing. Okay, let's see what we can find. I know there are some chests around here. And of course they hide things off on the sides. I'm bad about looting everything I can find as usual. Which you'll find in most of the games I play. If there's something to loot, I tend to go for it. Especially in these out-of-the-way places. I did get a copper key. Might fit that up there. I don't remember. I mean, they have different glows to them. Yeah, it's a copper key. Got arrow. Ooh, cloth schematic. That never hurts. I know they have had quite a few updates since I played last. They have added... They were partnering up with Terraria, and there were some bosses from there, which I was interested to see. Everybody just running for it. Well, now that I'm down to 2 Palworlds, I'm a little bit more picky about who I'm going to capture. Always check the cliffs, because sometimes you'll look down and there'll be a collectible or a chest or something right below you. You just never know where it's going to be. Seen one back here, but I think it's actually above me. Little effigies. They're nice to collect because you can upgrade yourself, I think, with them. I think it upgrades your capture ability, if I remember right. It's near the waterfall. Yeah, there it is over there. Yeah, improves your ability to capture. That always works. There's one place I always start my base at, just because it's semi-defendable. A lot of people start them out in the middle of nowhere, or in one of these places where you begin, but there's a fort. It's like half destroyed, and I almost always will set up there. It has a very nice layout to it, and there's some good pals around there. And occasionally you can get a shiny to spawn. My first playthrough, I got a couple of them to spawn around it. Let's see. I can tell you, it's been a while. It's uncommon, so works for me. I wouldn't mind having it. Do have to watch with some of these because they require ancient technology stuff. And I can tell you when you're doing a egg and find only run, it's extremely difficult. Especially when you find that I have tons of them in my other game. But I can't really do it because I don't have the ancient tech. So, makes it rough. Fox. Ooh, got a critical bonus because I'm in the face. Okay, I got him. Those birds are good if you can capture them. Emphasis on if. Because they are flying and they like send out tornadoes and do a flaming or a flying charge at you. Really good if you can have one as a pet, but getting it is harder than most people think. Especially for a beginner. I generally have a better chance finding them than I do of actually capturing them. At least until you get a ranged pal of some kind. There's a chest over there. I want to get this so I can capture one of these. These are good for watering. Hitting me with ice can be pretty strong at times. And when they freeze you as well. Got in the face on that one. Okay. I'll get this chest and these berries because you can almost always use food. It's turned night, so we're gonna get a lot of the nighttime pals, which can be decent depending on which one it is. There are some that are pretty tough, so you always gotta keep an eye on them. I got more stats. Let's see. That. First upgrade for a POW. And spear. I don't have it yet, but when I do get the spear, it'll be nice. Now I'm going to collect these effigies too, which are good. You can find quite a few of them in the beginning, but they get a little harder the further you go, and then they get in the more trickier places. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, I have not made it before. And then you fall into the water and you have no stamina, so you drowned. That's kind of rough at times, but happens.
Ha!
Ah. Wrong button, as usual. You'll find that a lot with me. I tend to spam the buttons. Sometimes there's an egg. Yep, frozen egg. So I have another chance to get with those frozen pals that we just got. The little penguins.
Huh?
I think that was pretty cute there that he fell asleep right next to him. There's a fire, fox sparks. One ominously standing there. Now they must have added these in, because there was never these little tornado things here. Not that I'm complaining, of course, but I just don't remember it being there. That's probably why. Take you to the chest. Pal soul, that's good. You can upgrade your pals with that. I literally have never been up here, so it's a good thing it did bring me here. Helps if I actually have light, I guess. Let's see. Oh, there's one of the night creatures. This just started spawning in. I got far enough away. There's mushrooms. Free arrows. Swarm of deer. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's the wrong way. Yep. That's to the first boss, and I don't have enough, or even remotely strong enough pals for that yet. Daydreams are pretty good. The dark ball that they send out does a lot of damage, and it is very effective on people, which is always good. Not bad. I don't usually use these too much. But I'm just watching this buddy be captured. Typical. And there's a little dungeon that I'm not even remotely high enough level for it yet. I believe it's 13. Getting there, but not quite. We'll go over here so we can get the little placement thing if we haven't already. Nope. Yeah, there's a base up there. Farmhouse special dish. What is it? Other consumable. Legendary consumable. Now see, that's a new one. I have never seen that before. So, it's pretty cool. Okay, we'll go up here. You can find really cool pals in cages up here. You just gotta get them distracted enough by something that will kill the syndicates. Yeah, there's a Flopsy in there. Yeah. And they're attacking it. Level 5. Wow. Okay, yeah. Use your windy things. This way. Just running too far. Learned air cannon. If you learned it, then it's not helping that well. Okay. Well, at least we took care of them. Flopsies are pretty good. Or floppy, I should say. It is a coward, unfortunately. But we'll make do with it. It's good for having in your base because I believe they do farming stuff. And that helps more than anything. Especially on early levels. So we'll just make our way this way, and I believe at the other end of the canyon should be where the fort is. Leaf milk. I think that's the one that you can give it something. First you have to be able to stop it first. Let's see, where is the... Yeah, command aggressively. Then they will just randomly attack anything that's near you. Helps with the ones that have ranged attacks. Actually doing it now. Yeah, Cremis. Now I had a legendary one of those, and it was nice. It had this beam that just shot out, and I was using it. It's a normal, but I was using it even against some of the bosses, and it was just murdering them like crazy. I was shocked at how good it was. Apparently they can have upgraded skills, which that one did. It was really nice, except you couldn't use it if you were trying to capture something, because if it just randomly shot out the big beam, then they were gone. Climb up here. See if there's anything else you can... Oh, I believe that's an egg over there, which I'm going to try for. Looks like a dark egg. Yep, large dark egg. That should be one of those flying cat things. Usually in one of those. Monkey. Tansy. Fended off the spear. Spear, not spear. There we are. Trying to get two of them just in case. It's conceited. apparently is too. Don't really know what a lot of the skill or trait things are as of yet. I know if they're yellow and they're pointing up, it's good, and if it's red and pointing down, it's bad, but that's basic gameplay mechanics, so... Gather some berries. There's a tea font, I think is what they call them. Definitely get one of those, because they water your stuff really well. Yeah, tea font. Takes 99%. Heated body. I think that just helps against maybe cold attacks. Eyeball. I slack her. Well, that don't help. Megasphere. Always good. And get this little bit of lore. Now this is usually where I build my stuff. Let's see. Okay, that's showing it's just inside. Try it there. It's pretty easy to defend inside this base, which is always good. He's a hooligan. Yeah, heated body is ice, decrease ice damage. I will keep that one. He's abnormal. Decreases incoming neutral damage. Blood of the dragon. He has no dragon attacks, so that's useless. Coward, destructive. Increase movement speed on water. He doesn't do water or earth attacks. Yeah, I think I'll just put them up. He does a lot of attack, not much defense. Yeah, she does planting and carrying. And it decreases her attacks decreased anyway, so it doesn't matter. The diet lover. Hunger decreases. Ah, that's not bad. Actually, I will take him. She helps with a little bit of everything, so she will be the first one in the base. I'll take Cremis. Soothing shower. Dark knowledge. Oh, it increases dark pals. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any more. So. I just have to deal with that. Logging assistance. Workaholic. Volunteering. Helps improve. Not a bad idea. Let's see. Eat food of any kind. Okay. build wooden chest. Storage wooden chest. And she does come to help, which that's always good. Insufficient wood. Oh. Always put the basics in here. Wool. Okay. Now get me some wood. Apocryphy. Oh wow. Has a huge ego. Makes it worse. That's a new one. Let's see. More upgrades. I always upgrade the weight first. Just because to me it's kind of important. Log, stone. Alarm bell. Repair kit, just because. Then you have that egg thing after our first battle. Those little frog things over there can be kind of annoying. But they are very good if you can get them. And the celeries back there, once you get their gloves, they are like one of the best gliding things that you can get in the beginning of this. And they do pretty well at attacking too, which I was shocked. Let's see. Okay, we'll do another wood chest. Try to hug it up as close as I can. I just know I'm gonna need them, so might as well. I'll fill them up and see what we can do. Because I know I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory. So. The cloth, recipe, no idea about that. Random things. Seeds. And I'll put that there. I go back through and organize everything a couple times over, so that's something you'll find out about me pretty quick. I do like the bow, so I will have arrows at some point. And over here will be eggs at first, until I get a chance to actually be able to hatch them. Okay, I can upgrade. Permanent workbench and a shoddy bed. Permanent workbench. Put it right there. As long as it's within my boundaries. it will, not enough wood. As long as it's within the boundaries, it will be fine and won't deteriorate. Need more wood for that too. Luckily, there's not really a shortage of wood in this area either. There are some areas that you have to just happen upon some trees, which I made a mistake of putting a base in an area like that before. And I would have to actually travel for wood. Everywhere was annoying. So I moved my base. This was not too bad. I like the little fort. You can wall it in and make it very defensible. It just depends on how you do it. Do need to get that quick travel thing up there too. I'll also need a repair bench because my bat is almost completely dead. I definitely want some of them. I always get a bunch of wood first thing. Of course, after a while, you have like unlimited, especially with me, because I get the pals that can harvest, and then I put a harvest thing there, and they just go to town, just all the time. They're just working on wood. Acquired technology point. Makes it worth it, even if it wasn't a quick travel point. Yes, they get stressed without a bed, I know. Signs, things. I did get a fire bow, so might as well keep them. I will get you a bed, and you can... Actually, I need several of them. I will put it... There. Let's see. And I'm making extras just because I know I usually end up with a bunch of pals here. So it's better to do it now than to have a very unhappy pal. Now she can be a little bit happier. You see that sand under her thing means that the more she works, the longer she goes, the less happy she'll be. And after a while, they just won't work at all or do anything, and that causes its own bit of chaos. Probably why I'm jumping through this, trying to build up things and get higher, because then you can get like looks like a hot tub. And once you have that, it's almost impossible for them to be in a bad mood. Not quite though. I have had it happen. But I have no money, so him hanging around isn't helping. Foundations. I'll use that in a little while. It's an alarm bell. Let's see. Statue of Power, I can use. You don't use it a lot, but you do kind of use it. So let's stick it back here. Hello, Daisy Watson. I just saw your chat. first time chatter. How are you? Welcome to my stream. Can't say I'm the most entertaining person to watch, but I do like playing games. So I figured why not stream it and see. Maybe there'll be some people who like what I do. I am doing very good. Nice to hear. So far I'm doing rather well. I'm just playing Palworld and going through it from the start. I have played it a few times before, but I've never streamed it, so I figured, why not start a whole new thing. So right now I'm just setting up the base. I don't know. Well, I have been on Twitch for I don't know how long. Probably a couple years. I just never started streaming until now. So I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, if I am affiliated, then that's really good. A lot of people have to work for that for a while. Could also be because I'm doing like streams every day. I know a lot of people when they start out, they will only do a single stream a week. And so it takes them a while. So I don't know. Just lucky. Well, a few times I've been lucky, but hey, if it works. That's one thing you'll probably hear a lot about from me, is I tend to have the life motto, if it works, go for it. So. Yeah, they do put in a lot of effort, which is good for them. I've talked to a few friends of mine about streaming before, and I just wasn't sure how feasible it would be. But I've seen a lot of people, a lot of the big time streamers, they start out just trying their best, enjoying it along the way. So that's what I figured I would do. I have some friends on Discord, so I invested in a camera and then in a microphone. So I'm like, well, I already got part of it, so I might as well stream. And I hear a lot of people talking when they do start streaming. They're like, oh, you don't have to have a bunch of expensive stuff. And I'm like, well, that's a good thing, because I don't. Ooh, my person is hungry. What's fun about it is because it adds a little bit of survival onto it as well. Well, right now I'm playing Palworld. I have been playing Dragon's Dogma, which is I wouldn't say along the same lines, but you know, it's a RPG, I guess. Yeah. I have a few games like that. A lot of my games are, of course, single player, because I don't have a lot of people to play with, so no use having a bunch of multiplayer games. It's just me. I also have, because I know Twitch only keeps stuff for so long, all of my stuff I put on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, and it is in the description, or my stuff. It's definitely one of the more favorite games in a while. I have a few favorites that I play offline, and I'll play them quite a bit. A lot of them are just to pass time, but this has been one of my more favorite games here recently. That and Dragon Dogma. I have waited for Dragon Dogma for, oh, it's been out for a year. Oh, nice. Thank you for subscribing. It's not necessary, but it is appreciated. It's nice to have somebody I can actually talk to rather than myself. Sometimes I wonder what I'd talk about, but it seems to be working so far. Had a few people with it giving me views on things. That's nice. Is everything coming through well on the stream? Because I'm only on this side of it, and from my side it looks like it's doing pretty well. It's got my camera, game capture and all that. Haven't had anybody to really talk to, so it'd be nice to see if everything's going well. All the game audio, mic audio, everything. Trying to make sure not to get too close, because this mic is sensitive enough. I can peak it pretty hard if I get too close. See what I can find walking around here. I haven't oh yeah, I did capture a celery. See if I can just get another one. Just in case. Got him. Let's see. Veil of Darkness. He doesn't do dark attacks. Some of these random traits are hilarious. Well, the thing is, I might buy some things for my stream, but I haven't made any money at it yet, so that's the trouble. I'm on a budget, so eventually, probably, if it takes off, but I'd be very dependent on things like that, because I don't have a lot of money to go around. Not many people do anymore, so we'll see. I know Twitch did give me an emote when I first started. Ah, yep. Well, I am technically working as a temp agent for a company, but the last job I had didn't do well. It fell through a little bit. And it was just really rough to do, and I couldn't stream as well. So far my socials are limited on here. I haven't had the chance to do too much. I've been thinking about. Oops, being attacked. Oh, 11 combat. My goodness. Works against dark stuff. I gotta get my people back. Do this more. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about earlier. The dark attacks. Major damage against everything. Combat. Nice. Critical 100%. The weakest pal. Use it on the parachute. I did that. Haven't captured any. Let's see. I repaired that. Repaired that. Repaired that. Let's see. I don't know if I can build too much else. I can make a lot of cloth. I have to figure out who else I'm going to leave at the base to defend it. Because the floppy is pretty good. We'll see where we can go from there. See, I haven't built a bed for myself yet. There's that. Stone, wood, palladium. Pal fluids. Pal soul. Let's see. Put the berries up. Claw. Yeah, see, I got that and that there. Use these over here. Let's see. Got another egg. It's always good to find. Let's see who we're gonna put here. Have another lamb ball. He's nocturnal. Those are nice to have too. Sickly and serious. Sickly means less stamina. Only affects rideable, so that doesn't matter. Work speed. He gathers and mines and transports. I kind of want to take him with me though. That's the sad part. Let's see. He transports. Transport. Fire. Growing. We'll do that. Wouldn't mind two of them. No idea what he's doing, so we'll see. Gathering stuff? No, he's chopping wood. That'll work. Let's see, I will take the combat. See what I can find on here. Let's see if we can get some more pals. There's a higher level island over here, so we'll see. I am from Indiana. Basically imagine the middle of nowhere with very little around, and that's it. Also very few people that share my hobbies, so it makes it even worse. But on the plus side, now with the internet, it's easier to connect. Sucks that I can't in real life with a lot of people, but we gotta do what we gotta do. His dark attacks are very effective on little people. Especially these thugs. Some more gold coins, that would be helpful. If that pal dealer is still around with his high level pal he's trying to sell me, that would work. Cativas, not bad. I'm not really interested in too many of those though. And alpacas are nice. I do have some pal spheres, so I will take them on if I can. Ooh, got me another level. Well, thank you very much for the GG. There's the hot spring. I'll need that. Let's see, and I have 8. Oh, celery gloves. That will replace the trying to think of it and I forgot. The parachute. Tundra or tropic? Let's see, 25 defense. I have been playing this game today for a little over an hour. Total, I would hate to think how long I've played it. Hours and hours when it's by myself. I can tell you that. But just today, it's been an hour. I will be ending probably around 4 o'clock EST. I always put that in there because I know a lot of people in the UK and other places like that, so I'll go to tell them that, oh, it's 4 o'clock, and they're like, well, it's like 6 a.m. here. And you just don't think of it until you find so many people that are from different areas. I have friends, all over the US, and apparently now in Europe. And so getting all the time zones straight is just chaos half the time. Critical to the face. So now I have 9 more to capture to finish my quest. Ooh, syndicate thugs. And they haven't killed a whack. I'll save him just from them. Yeah, I've been watching people on Twitch for several years, and I have friends on Discord that I've made for a while, so. Okay, thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful time, whatever you're doing. I'll only be streaming for an hour and some more at least. Usually around 3 hours. Oh, thank you very much. Let's see. Flame organs, which I can always use. At least until I get the, what is it, Lilibel, I think is what it is. And they just naturally, in the ranches, they don't just naturally give you flame organs. No pipeline, right? He got it. That's the trouble with too much range on your creatures. They tend to take things out before you can get to them. Oh, there's the bird. He is level 13 too. Good thing is the cat is formidable at best. So they're fighting in the trees. So if whoever hits who, it will be the one that gets it. See, there's the tornado. Oh, he killed it. Oh my goodness. That's highly effective. Okay. Well, that works. Guess that's a plus side of having something that's highly effective. Gather some more berries. See what's over here. Maybe I can find me another one of those. Not sure where that came from. Still got 7 more pals to catch. Now I could just do random ones, but I don't like doing that. I prefer to have at least a little variety if I could. There's another thwack over here. Oh, there's a boar up there. Those, if I remember right, are rideable, which should be interesting. Dog coin. I'm not really sure what it does, but I'll take it on the same. Okay, I used all of my low-level Palworlds, or spheres. So if I want to catch anything else, it will be relied on finding them. Which is fine. attacking. I do a blind charge, which is fine. That's the trouble with having him on aggressive. They just sweep through, attacking everything. Which is not bad if you're in low-level zones, but I actually would like to capture something. If I can find some more spheres. I have palladium and rocks and sticks, so technically I can make more. I just don't want to take that extra time because it's going to be dark soon. Good thing about if I can catch one of those night wings is I can fly, and when you can do the flying, you can ride it and fly once you get the saddle, and that just changes a lot of the things on here. Feed everything up, because who knows what's on top of this hill. Nothing quite that special. Let them to come up on there at least. A couple palladium, sphere. Works for me. Looks like another one. Yes. I only have 5 more that I need, so as long as I don't waste it, I'll have a good selection, just in case. Climb up to these ruins, because sometimes they can have hidden chests, or some more of that lore stuff. Nothing so far. Always a smart idea to check. You just never know. It's better to take a second and check it out rather than miss it. Especially when it comes to, like, up here. There's a chest. You could find schematics or all kinds of stuff. Grenades. I have used the grenades before. They're a little funky, but they are usable. Oh, there's an effigy. Let's see. Can't see anything special, so to speak. Syndicate thugs are down there attacking everything. They'll get taken out by that giant elephant thing. So I'll just stay back here and loot stuff. Especially these little wreckage things. They can have random things in them as well. Usually gold, nails. I've seen nails in quite a few of them, which is fine with me. Well, I have not run into any shinies yet. There is one place I know that there is a shiny almost all the time. Except for the one time that it got stuck inside of the hill that was next to it, and it just, when I could attack it, and it could attack me, but when I almost knocked it out, it fell back into it, and I couldn't get it. So I was having these random laser beams shoot out at me everywhere, which was terrifying because it nearly got me on one of them. But that one sucked because I lost a shiny. And it was pretty powerful. It was just like the first one that I had gotten. And didn't like that, but let's see. He has nothing I can get. Gotta have 100 before I can do that. Got more of the effigies. Which I had just enough, thankfully. Okay, now I will fast travel back to my base. And also gives a good chance to reset everything too, so that works. Make sure there's no shinies running around. Seems hungry. I didn't put out a food box. Let's see, cold-blooded. That's an aqua gun. Surfing slam. Aggressive. Not bad. Let's see, what does it do? Waters, helps work, and transport. That does lumber. That does that. Okay, it wants me to have a bed. So to do that, I need shelter of my own. Let's see, it's a crusher. Needs more stone. Foundation. And you can only build your bed on foundation, unfortunately. So we will do that. That. Just make me a quick little thing here. A wooden door. And wooden roof. Literally just enough. That can make me a bed up here. Rotate it around. Right there. And that'll be me. Get this done, and I can upgrade it again and get another power. Let's see. Upgrade it. Come on. Yep, there we are. Max pals, max number of bases. So basically all I have to do is put one out. Fitness fiddle. Stamina. And patient. Skill cooldown. That would be good if they were fighting. He does nothing, so I'll put him up. Build a feed box. Kind of important. There we are. Now to do that, I will put food in there for him. I can already tell you what the next thing is they want me to make a farm, which is fine. Deploy another one to work. Heated body. Enough whack. Have a campfire, that way I can cook stuff. Yeah, it wants berry plantation too. So I'll have to change over and mine me out some stone myself. Two hands are just as good. Especially when he's got level 2 in mining. Level 10. Go from here. Now I will start doing my, oh no, not attack. I'll do health a couple times. It doesn't help to have awesome things and then just fall over dead over the slightest little sneeze. I don't need a ladder. Fire arrow. Or a bow. Might as well since I got the arrows for it. I'm keeping my lamp. Oh wow. Yeah, so we'll keep it on the down low on that one. Then I can make a berry plantation over here in the corner. Got more than enough, 80. Whew, my goodness. And yes, I'm building it sideways. Maximizing my space. Now, of course, nobody's to help me because it's at night and they're all sleeping, but hey. Luckily, it's not that big of a deal. Almost there. Yay! I'll just go ahead and plant some seeds here. Or at least start it to a certain point. It does take a lot longer when it's just you. There's the little reticle. Well, that's not been bad for a first time Palworld stream. Wasn't sure how it would go at first, but it seems to go rather well. Trying to do some variety, that way I don't just become a single game streamer, which is not bad, but having a little variety helps, because you can't just reach out to everybody whenever you're doing just the same thing over and over and over. As well as I like playing Dragon Dogma over and over, where gotta be at least somewhat realistic about it. So we'll try this and see. Okay, the berries are growing. And a bird just out of nowhere. Okay. That came out of absolutely nowhere. On the plus side, I can use him. Level sync. Yeah, that's the trouble with them, is they don't always match up well like that. Okay, I can upgrade it again. And I need a gear workbench. I'll put this over here, since it's all them anyway. 50 seconds. Let's see what we can do from there. Keep my spheres on the lower end one, because I have a bad habit of just throwing whatever I've got, whenever I find one. Although the way it's going, since they're getting such higher levels, I will be needing the next one up. Which I only have one, but that'll be good if I find a shiny, because they tend to be higher levels sometimes, depending on where I find them at. They're definitely more powerful, but let's see. Definitely want this. Does he help with workbench? No, not suitable. Don't think I have any that technically is. Ah, he can. Well, that'll help it go down some. Unreachable by POW. Can't help it. It's in a corner. I'm right here. Gotta go with it while we can. Okay. Now can he help? Oh, wow. It only worked once. Oh, well, I got mostly done. Just attack random things everywhere. Must have had a lot of creatures in here. I bet they wandered in while everybody else was asleep. And there we are. And now... Okay, how do I do this? Okay, put that there. Go with him. I've done it before. Sometimes there's a glitch with it as well. So let's see how that works. Stone logging, need 50 of each. Need a lot of each. I don't have anything that does wood, so I'll just do it myself. Well, as I was saying before, all of these go up on my YouTube, generally within half hour or so of me ending my stream. Of course, they gotta check through everything to make sure that it is up to their standard. Now these since it is cartoony, I will attempt to say that it's okay for kids. I mean, there's no cussing, and I don't cuss, so I would think that it should be okay to put it like that. We'll see if it takes me longer to put up my stream afterwards, maybe because they've rejected it. This is all cartoony, so I don't see it being an issue. If that's true, they put me on a little bit more of a discovery arc. I need to put on there also that this is where I'm streaming at. So then people can follow my YouTube to get here, and follow here to get my YouTube. Right at the limit. I think I have it set to where I won't technically pick it up because you walk over it and you pick it up. So I have it set to where it won't do that unless I tell it to. See, there. I'll do bones as well. Palladium, stone. Put these back up here. Gold I generally keep on me anyway. Seeds. Egg is food. Put the coin there as well. Just fill that up with that. Okay, I need to eat. Okay. Capture 30 pals. Special disc. Go to the entrance and nearby spot. Find something that looks like they know what they're doing. Please make sure to get delivered alright. Once you're done, we'll be waiting right here. Thank you, Get. Oh, okay. That's helpful. Now I know it's a quest item. I had seen where it talked about the special dish. Now I know why. I can't reach it, so they're doing it from over here. Okay. Put that there. And put this here. And crusher takes stone, which I don't have right now. I'll help them build this up. 10 seconds. I do like how how you're progressing in it. It fills it in. That's always nice. With all of them helping me, or at least those that can, only takes about 30 seconds, which cuts it in half, which is nice. Especially on here, some of these builds can be like minutes long. Kind of crazy. Okay, we have our unlimited wood and stone now. Let's see, I'll do his special. T-fons, celeries. More T-fons, slam bowl. Yeah. see, that's something new they've added. They have a trust adaptation. Have to see if it says anything about that. Trust level 1. Measures a pal's trust in human. Rises and falls depending on the pal is treated. Higher trust increases his stats. So he has bonus because of trust. That's sweet. That helps you with lower level pals. Make it easier to get stuff. Okay, I need a crusher. Just enough. Since I don't use it that much, I will just put it here. Well, here. It does take water pals, or ice pals, to be able to use it. So that'll be interesting. I've only used it a few times, because you can, now that I have nearly unlimited stone, once they gather tons and tons of stone, you can stick it in here and have a water pal crush it, and you can get paldium out of it, but you can't get naturally unless you find it somewhere. There's a few things near the rivers and stuff, but to have one where you can do it just where you're at makes a big difference. Upgrade it again. So I want a hot spring furnace and another berry. Before I do that, I'm going to need more beds. There we are. It's a cloth I put on the ground. No idea what it means. Let's see. Now that they have beds for everybody, I can add more people. Let's see, we have one thwack that just does gathering and ranching. Transports. What's he do? Gathering. And then, so I have a thwack. Mr. Veil of Darkness increases the dark attacks, which he doesn't have dark attacks. It's a slacker and a pacifist. He doesn't work and he's weaker. Luckily, I don't use him for that. I'm using him for transport. And I'll put another one of them down. That works. There we go. Give my little dude something to do. Let's see. Okay, I can go and we'll look up here. Sometimes they're shinies. We'll give it a C. And there's some stuff up here. Sometimes we'll put it that way. That looks like a Palworld, which I will need as well. How do I get... Here, let's see how this works. Technology. I got the cell ray gloves, I thought. Hop down here and see. Almost for sure I did. See, that's the trouble. I don't know where to look for it to see if I actually do or not. Do I have enough wood for the ranch? Because, I mean, once I get the ranch, all I have to do is put a crevice or a lamb ball in there, and I'll pretty much have unlimited wool and cloth. And it's just kind of random whenever they go in there, so we'll see about that. Maybe I can try and go back and get an alpaca. They're good for it too. I think they might be level 2 in ranching. Means it can drop more and it's faster. That would be somewhat important. Double hit. And it's damaged. Just want to bring this lag off. Yeah, no, I need to fix it. That should work. I still gotta repair my stuff. Yeah, because I have a lamb ball, so I should be able to have more than enough of my stuff. So move all, take all. Right button, quick stack. Move that up there. Yeah, I don't need anything else. Wrench. And that was pretty big, unfortunately. Put it right there. I normally keep that corner over there for the eggs, so not enough of that. There we are. Okay, I'll make a hat too while I'm here. Gives that a little bit to defense, I believe. We'll see how that goes. Okay. I'll make sure that my lamb ball is... No, I don't have one. So let's see. Drops wool. Yep. I'll use Mr. Well, let's see. Artesian work speed. Okay. He's counterproductive. He has 50 work speed, but minus 50 work speed with plus attack. So that just means he's stronger? If I'm understanding this right. Slacker, abnormal, do nocturnal. I think that means he works non-stop no matter what. Oh yeah, he's going right for it. Okay. It'll take some time for me to get anything special from that, so we'll go up here anyway. Yeah, land balls. There's a lot of... There's a chest up here. Maybe two. No, there's at least something here. Arrows, yep. And we'll go through here. Sometimes you can find cool stuff. Is it a deer? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's attacking me now. Of course. Let's see, leather and horn. Not bad. First capture of them too, so I get a bonus. There's gotta be something up there if they put one of these. Something up here, apparently. Just in case. Have been known to miss things. Oh, there's one of the wolves. Now those are nice if you can ride them. They have a good basic attack. They're normal. And a chest. It brings you up to the Chilix, or whatever it is. Don't know. Let's see, it's level 11. My combat is level 10. I need to gain at least my next level before I even want to try it. Ooh, that's pretty good. See if I can get one of these wolves. It is my picture cover, so it'd be disappointing if I at least didn't have one. Though actually I think the more you have, the better. Which they are three of them right there, so dire howl. Oh, don't attack me. Goodness. Okay, well, 1 out of 3 ain't bad. He's a philanthropist. I think it is things that I sell with him in my inventory are a little more expensive when I sell them to traders, I think. I know it's something good, but I'm just not sure exactly what. I had one before that was a philanthropist, but I never even really looked up what it did. Yeah, there's an egg, a effigy, and skill fruit. Those are fun. Hydrojet, poison blast, dragon cannon, which I don't have any dragons, but it's always nice to have. A damp egg, which... celery is up. Okay, let's see. Hydrojet, which is water. He's already got it. Celery starts with that. Tornado, air cannon. Yeah, we'll just keep that. Ooh. And there we are, level 11. Boost some stamina. I need that to be able to glide one way or the other. Let's see, high quality. That, metal pickaxe, metal axe, which those are practically required. And I'm hungry. Got deer steaks for everybody. And I'm still 2 pals away. I don't know if I'm necessarily ready for the Chilix. I know I've got the level for it. Those are 11, but I just don't know. And it is at night too. Gets pretty dark up here. I saw that bird thing flying here. There's a Chilix and a deer. He's level 11 with 1,000 hit points. I know they can be vicious. Oh, he frozen solid. And I want to stay out except the Dragon Blast. But took my shield instantly. 188 damage. Epic boss music. If he tries to attack me, he has to attack the tree. Actually, my combat is doing amazing. As long as I don't let him get killed, he'll be fine. Kill him. I hit the wrong button. Oh well. I will come back and get one. Because that's something I couldn't do. I couldn't capture him when I was running the egg and find only. Now I did find one. It was in an egg. I found one in an egg. But I only had the one. And there's are the huge eggs, I believe. They hatch into boss monsters. And I found a frozen huge egg, and it was a Chilix. Which was pretty cool. Let's see if this is the sky bridge I'm thinking about. It is usually an egg over here. Yep, there it is. Common egg too. So it could be any normal. Let's see. Level 1 defense. Let's see, where is my base? There and to the right. So I will go this way. I can already see the difference in my stamina since I've been since I upgraded it even just once. It doesn't seem to drain as fast, thankfully. And there's another ball. Or sphere. Now those you can mine for Paldium, but since I have a crusher, I don't really see the reason for it, for me at least. You know, other people might, but it's for like quick Paldium. If you want to build something just right now, then yeah, I would mine that, but if you got some time and bunches of stone, which the majority of people do, then I would definitely go with that. Go with the crusher. Okay. Okay, he is continuing to just branch wool, which should be over here, if there is any. Paldium. I wondered if you'd see that, Frost. Nice to have you on the channel. This is about the normal time when I do. Oh, and you followed. I saw that. And thankfully that's one of the sounds that do come through. Well, this is about the normal time when I stream anyway. So I probably still have about 20 minutes left or so when I'm streaming. That's about my normal time, though I have been known to go over depending on where I am in the game. So I've started streaming the past few weeks. Well, yeah, past week. Gives me something to do. Depressive. I am streaming Palworld. Don't know how many people know too much about it. Here's my base. I didn't build any of the walls. It's a pre-made structure. Except that up there, the little wooden thing. That'll give you a little idea of what it's like. I will be putting this up on my YouTube, so if you want to go back and see it from the start. It's literally from the start. Where basically I spawned in and then quit, and that way I didn't have to go through all the setup and stuff. So it will be up on my YouTube after I stream. Along with anything else I stream, it goes up there as well. Hopefully you had a good day at work. Hopefully a lot better than it was. I survived. Yeah, I've been there, done that, unfortunately. It is the nature of working. But as long as we're surviving, we're thriving. So they say. A lot of times it turns into another day, another dollar. And that's the only reason we work. We have these little workbenches where we can make stuff. And as you can see, the little pals can help you in it. If they have the skill. They all have different things that they're good at. Which I can... And the good thing is he'll just continue making it when I'm gone. So it'll be waiting for me. You can look at these little icons on... You have the picture of them, their health, their food, their stats. And then below that you have little icons. And each one does a different thing. Like, the one thing, the box, towards the very end is the one I look for the most, because that is, they can haul things. You know, you can have people that make all kinds of things, but it does no good if nobody hauls it to your storage. So that's what they're good for. The little wood pile, of course, is lumber. And then the little pickaxe besides that is mining. The little seed thing is good for growing. Yeah, there's a more detailed thing. Kindling, which only fire pals do that. Water, ice, and water pals do that, which that waters your crops. Planting, self-explanatory. Electricity I've never used, but further on in the game, I believe you will. Because you have things that will probably be electronic. I don't know, I've not made it that far, even in my private ones. Handiwork, that they help you make things, or can make things, if you just set it up. Gathering, they pick stuff. And of course lumber and mining. Medicine production, there is a thing to make medicines. I've only used it a handful of times. It don't work with me because I'm either got a shield or they break it and I die, so. Cooling, you can get like a refrigerator because the food you find does deteriorate. So if you stick it in there, it'll last longer. It doesn't do good with me. I carry just tons of berries. You can find food here, there, and yonder. Transporting, carry stuff. Farming is certain ones. When they have it, like it says here, when they're on a ranch, they will drop wool. Which is a free resource, which you have to kill things or capture them otherwise to get it. So, that can help. Some things can be ranched, not everything. Most fuzzy, fluffy things give you wool. So that's pretty easy. The chicken will give you eggs, which basically is free food. And don't think I have anything else that I can ranch. That's a little bit of a basic overview. And you have these little spheres that you can capture the pals. Exactly. I have all kinds of farm, both in real life and otherwise. And then you have weapons and things you can make. Which that bat is actually better than what I got now. and your base has like levels. So when you complete things off to the side with it, which I don't think it says right now. I have to get closer to the box. Yeah, build a hot spring, primitive furnace, and another berry plantation. This is your main thing where you keep all your pals and things. You can upgrade it, and it's a fast travel point, which is good. I didn't use it forever as a fast travel point. I died so many times. And I don't have the best sense of direction, so when I would die, I would lose all my stuff. Which you can change the options to where you won't drop anything. But for a more realistic experience, I've left it to where I will drop everything, so it gives a little more survival instinct to it. Let's see. Not enough paldium. There's little deposits you can find. You have like stone, and then these little blue things, shiny things. They're paldium, used for creating the spheres if I wanted to make my own. But you can also find it just randomly laying on the ground, so unless I just absolutely need a bunch of it, like I do right now, then I'll just walk around and collect it. Or I'll wait for the rocks to respawn in my base, and the harvesting pals will get it. But the good thing about where I chose my base is it's near water, which is where paldium spawns. So if I need a bunch of it real quick, I can just run over here and mine it myself. Oh, goody. I wasn't expecting him. Got him. And he's nocturnal, which is good because nocturnal is if they are working, then they will just keep working. They don't need to go to sleep at all. They can just keep going. Which is good if you have one that you need like a lot of resources or something. Kind of like my wool producing sheep. He's nocturnal, so he just keeps working non-stop. But I need the hot spring because with him working non-stop, his I guess you'd say willingness to work will go down. So gotta keep that up by giving him a little rest every now and then on the hot spring. And of course they will do it on their own, so I don't have to micromanage, which is always good. There's some games I do like to micromanage, but something like that. Yeah, they killed him before I could do it. Oh well. Get leather from him. Yeah, micromanaging can be tedious. And this is how you unlock technologies. Actually, since I killed the first big boss, now I can get stuff for hatching eggs. armor. That can be good. There's the medicine workshop. Do a cleaver, even though I hardly ever use it. Let's see, put that there. That's a weaker club, so I have a bat, so I'll do a lot more damage with it. And I have a backup bow, just in case. It's a 3-shot. Oh, there's a trader. Just kind of average things. Still not bad. Okay, I was going to make cloth. Because I'm trying to... Because I can glide on this. But if I get a certain pair of gloves, one of the pals I have will actually turn into a glider. And I can use it, and it's a whole lot better than what I got. Uses a lot less stamina to hang on to it. So I have to make cloth so I can make gloves. I thought I was going to before, but either they disappeared or it just didn't work. So we'll see. I also need to make a fox spark harness, which would be for that one I have in the base, cooking things. I think you can use them as like a flamethrower if you get the harness. And I also need to make the hot tub. Yep. Be a minute on that one. Oh, more of the help. Oh yeah, takes a whole minute off of how long it takes. There, that works. Okay. Oh, because I'm hungry, so feed myself and my critters berries. It has a nice climbing mechanic too. Ooh, shiny! Just like in other creature capturing games, there are shinies on here. Now I want to be able to actually capture this. I have a bad habit of killing them, unfortunately. It's level 6, so it shouldn't be too bad. I just have to make sure to put him pal up. Boss music! Keep going, it's not a boss. Okay. I ain't taking chances. I want this one. I can dodge while he gets captured. Yes! Lucky! Hydromaniac. Let's see. Go in here, because that's where he is. Has a little shiny icon. Major energy. Injury. Let's see. Power Blast. 150 power. That's the best thing about the shinies, is they are so stinking strong. And he's lucky, so he works and attacks better. And 10% extra damage. So yeah, I am totally keeping him. He's recovering his hit points, so that's good. Let's see. He's not that strong as of right now since he's level 6, but he will be. And that's what I'm going for. Let's see, I have some things to put away. Right here is where that is. Precious entrails. Not too many times you can say that about things, I guess. I got a lot of ancient technology, so... Okay, not enough stone. I don't have many stone things. That's why I wanted to capture that Tombat. He's really good at the mining. Actually, let my guy do it. I have to go over here and make him do it. Scientist Stone Pit. Yeah. Why is he... Okay. I have no idea why he attacked him. My shiny T-front got Hydrojet now. And these are little effigies. It's a collectible thing scattered around the island. You can use them to upgrade your capturing ability, which any upgrade in your ability is always good. Okay, I think I can see about making those gloves again. Now, I made something. Okay, in inventory I have one, so I shouldn't have to make another. It's in my party, so I don't... I had this glitch before. Increase speed while gliding for an extended time. While in team modifies performance of the equipped glider. The equipped glider. Well, that'll be weird, because used to you can use them as gliders. I will have to... They may have updated it to where you can't actually ride them. That'll be a game changer, because I used to use the Cell Ray as a glider, and you could just glide for a lot longer. I don't know. It'd be unfortunate if they took that out. Because I know early game, that was very useful. Okay, well it is 4 o'clock, a little after. As soon as I'm done with this saddle, I'll kind of tidy things up a bit, and then that'll be it for today's stream. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not. If I do, it'll be kind of random whenever I do it, because my normal Monday through Friday stream time will be between 1:30 and 2, give or take, depending on how things work, and until 4 Eastern Standard Time. So tomorrow, if I do it, it'll just be random. And of course, anybody from my Discord, they'll be able to see it, because I always say I'm streaming when I'm streaming. And anybody that follows my my X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, I put on there. So, okay, I still have skill points. I'll do stamina on that one. Technology points, because I got another level. Metal spear. I'll do that. They'll want me to do a cooler, but I hardly use them when I do. Hunger is the greatest foe. Small feedback. To do that, I will have to take down another boss monster, so I can get special upgrade points. Okay. Yep, they have taken that there. I am actually going to take their berries, because I need them for myself. Okay. Let's see. And I do not want to respawn. Return to title. Okay. And there we are. That is my first Palworld stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so very much for the follow, Frost. Always nice to have you just around in general. Either on Discord or on here. Hopefully I'll help you chill a little bit after work, since I know how I know how it is, especially with stressful jobs. Okay, and I will end it here and start posting it on YouTube. Thank you very much, and goodbye.